Just a warning, this is gonna be a weird vlog. I started vlogging last week, started getting some clips of what the week looked like. The week turned out to be really strange and like not normal in terms of work. And so we're gonna kind of skip around. You're gonna get some of what happened last week, and then I'll pick up in a little bit and tell you guys where we're at now. Bear with me, okay? It's just a different kind of vibe today. Some weeks are like that. So enjoy the vlog. Good morning. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me. That's my water. Minnie. That's my water. You think you can just drink my water? Okay. Does anyone else's cat do this, or is mine just the only asshole? Let me know in the comments. And welcome back. See, I saw you in the beginning, and now I told you I would come back to check in to where we are now. So it's been kind of a weird week. Oh, something just finished uploading here. Okay, so we started the week. I started vlogging last week, and it was kind of a weird week because I had a friend, my best friend was coming over to visit from DC. So I had to kind of like do a lot of work up front to make sure that I could actually enjoy my time with her. And that's what you guys saw, like hanging out and, you know, going to a wedding, which was really fun. By the way, they not only had one option for vegan food, they had multiples for appetizer, main course, and dessert. Color me impressed because I've been hungry and too many weddings. The last wedding that I attended before this one, I actually had to resort to eating the strawberries that were decorating the charcuterie board because there was like literally nothing for me to eat. But I digress. This wedding was awesome. Got to see a lot of my friends that I hadn't seen in a while, hang out with some people from grad school. Like the group that we had that we hung out pretty much every day back then, like we don't see each other that often anymore, at least not all of us. So that was pretty cool. Like, because I did a whole lot of work leading up to the week, it was kind of a light week work-wise. So I got some stuff done, and then I just kind of allowed myself to relax, which sounds kind of weird, but it's not my strong suit. I've always been just a hard worker, little working bee, and I thrive when I'm just busy, which I'm trying to change. Like, I've always been really good in just like working on deadline and just getting things done. And I feel like that's important when you run your own business, obviously, because you have a lot to do. However, I've been doing this for a few years now, and it is like taxing on the body and mind, as you've seen in the last few vlogs here, like, you know, baking marathons of 36 hours and all of that stuff. So anyway, kind of allowed myself last week to just kind of like have a slower week, and it felt kind of weird. coincidentally, well, not coincidentally, kind of just like a synchronicity moment, I suppose. I had ordered this book from the library, and it's called Clockwork, and it's all about how to run your business like clockwork, so you're not always having to work. So I started reading that over the weekend, and I'm loving that book. In fact, I'll put the link to it in the description below in case you want to know your own business, or in case you're interested into any of that. I'm actually going to do in my Amazon store, I'm gonna make a section of it that's just business books. Right now I have like all books that I like and recommend in there, but I'm gonna do a section on just business books with all of the ones that I've read that I found really helpful. In case you're into that, you know where to find it. But I've been reading that, and it's been super helpful. And then let me show you kind of what I've been working on. So one of the exercises that he tells you to do is to say, what is the main role of your company? So mine is to make delicious vegan pastries. Like, that is my main goal of the business. And then to list all of the other things that you also do. So I edit YouTube, I post on YouTube, I shoot YouTube, I do the invoicing, I communicate with wholesalers and answer emails, buying ingredients, packing and shipping, cleaning, deliveries, like all of these things I do. Like, that's a lot of jobs for one person. And then the lines represent like how far away it takes you from your actual like job that you should be focusing on, which is making delicious vegan pastries. That doesn't mean that I necessarily need to be doing this by myself, but it is like, this is what needs to be prioritized. So had to do this little exercise, which was very eye-opening, and kind of like see, okay, I have somebody that helps me with deliveries. Like, now it's time for me to find somebody that's going to help me make the delicious vegan pastries and help with some of these other jobs here, so that this can all run smoothly and run more smoothly, I should say, than it's been running. Because I feel like right now, like, balls are not getting dropped, like things are getting done, because I'm really, really good. If I'm going to, like, you know, give myself some props here, like, I am really good at managing a lot of tasks and making sure things get done. However, like I said, it comes at a price, and that is my sanity. So I'm doing these exercises on the book, and I'm really working on working smarter and not harder, which has been an exercise, because some people just like are wired that way. They're like wired to work smarter. I am not. I am just like, I'm so unafraid of working hard, that I jump straight into working hard without thinking, is there a smarter way of doing that? And so that has been the main thing that I've been working on. Another thing that the author writes in this book, Clockwork, is to think of, like, not how is the job gonna get done, but who's gonna get the job done. And it shouldn't be always you, because I blame this on like third grade group projects. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to this, where you get stuck in this group and you're the nerd who does everything and cares about getting an A. That might have been me. And so, instead of trying to coordinate and getting everyone to care and pull their weight, you just go, F it, I'll just do it myself. All you have to do is show up. Don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. And that worked in third grade, and it worked throughout high school, and it worked throughout college. But then once you're running your own business, there comes a point where you can't just say, F it, I'll just do it myself to every single thing, because then you end up with this mess where you're doing all of the things and you don't get any sleep. And so I'm really working on figuring out what I can hire out, what I can get other people to help me with. And it shouldn't just always be, F it, I'll just do it myself. I'm trying to eliminate that from my vernacular. So that's what I've been working on. So this week has been, I've been doing everything that I need to do, and baking, and, doing all of the usual to-dos, while also prepping for Locotopia, which is this weekend. But I've also been doing this kind of like background work of setting things up for the future, working on the business instead of in the business. Right now I'm on top of it, I'm around it, it's everywhere. So it's kind of nice to do this work on the business. I really love it actually. So that's what's been going on, and that's why this vlog has been kind of weird. I think this is where we're gonna call it for the week, honestly. Oh, and just an update for Gingy, in case you are just on the edge of your seat wondering. I did take Gingy to the vet last week, and everything is good with him. His levels are good. He got his blood tested for his seizures. Everything is good as long as he stays, you know, stable and nothing crazy happens, like what's going on with my hair right now. It's a rainy day, so to be expected, I suppose. What is this? What is that? But as long as Gingy stays stable and nothing crazy happens, then he just needs to go back in a year, which I'm sure he'll be very grateful for, because boy does not like going to the vet. I don't think any cat does. So anyways, that's all. So let's call this vlog here. And sorry it was a little bit of a weird one, but you know, we all have off weeks. And let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear more about like the stuff about working on the business, or if you want to see more of like the other non-work related things that I do every once in a while. Let me know in the comments what you want to see around here, because I do these for you. So I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, stay curious.